breaking news. Liverpool stars return to AXA training centre after international break as morning session kicks off. Preparations for crucial fixtures. The international break has officially come to an end, and nothing signals a return to club business more clearly than the sight of Liverpool's key stars walking back into the AXA training centre for their first collective morning session after nearly 2 weeks of being scattered across the globe, representing their national teams, playing high-intensity matches, travelling thousands of miles, and recovering. Jurgen Klopp's squad is finally whole again. The atmosphere around Anfield and the training ground this morning was a perfect combination of relief, energy, and deep focus as the players looked ahead to the tough fixtures that await them in the coming weeks. Liverpool's coaching staff organised a detailed morning training routine the moment the full squad regrouped. The technical team, fitness coaches, and medical department had already prepared individual assessments for every returning player. After all, international duty always comes with variables: fatigue, travel stress, minor knocks, or tactical rhythm differences. But this morning, everything unfolded with a sense of readiness and purpose. The return of the big names among the earliest to arrive was Mohamed Salah, fresh from another impressive international outing with Egypt. As always, Salah stepped into training with his trademark smile, radiating positivity. The coaches were keen to evaluate his physical condition, and once cleared, he fully participated in the session. His sharpness, acceleration, and finishing drills looked strong, a reassuring sign for fans ahead of Liverpool's upcoming league games. Salah's leadership was immediately visible too. He spent extra minutes guiding younger players and engaging in intense rondo drills with the midfielders. Dominik Szoboszlai, Liverpool's midfield powerhouse, also returned in excellent spirits. The Hungarian captain had played heavy minutes during the break, but he showed no signs of fatigue. His passing range during the tactical drills was crisp, his movements explosive, and his shooting from distance as deadly as ever. Coaches encouraged him to take a lighter load in the conditioning segment, but Szoboszlai insisted on completing the full routine, a reflection of the competitive mindset he brings to every session. Alexis Mac Allister arrived slightly later due to international travel delays from South America. Yet once he stepped onto the pitch, he blended into the rhythm smoothly. The Argentine midfielder participated in light runs before taking part in positional training focused on build-up play from deep midfield. His calmness in tight spaces immediately stood out. The staff paid special attention to ensuring he didn't overexert himself after long flights, a common risk for players returning from CONMEBOL fixtures. Ryan Gravenberch, who did not travel as extensively as others, came back with renewed energy and looked physically dominant throughout the session. His ball-carrying drills were fluid, and he impressed during high-pressure possession sequences. Coaches believe this period after the international break is crucial for his development, as consistent training time allows him to refine his tactical understanding under the current system. Cody Gakpo was another notable returnee. The Dutch forward reported in excellent shape, and his finishing practice was one of the highlights of the morning. He scored repeatedly from wide positions, showing improved movement inside the box, a sign he could be deployed in more flexible attacking roles in upcoming matches. His chemistry with Salah during quick transition drills was especially encouraging. Newer member Hugo Ekitike also joined the squad after spending the break focusing on personal conditioning rather than national duty. His freshness was immediately visible. Ekitike gave the defenders plenty of trouble with his pace and unpredictability. The coaches spent extra time working with him on timing his off-the-ball runs and improving his link-up play with Gakpo, and Salah early impressions suggest Ekitike could soon become a crucial rotational option in Liverpool's forward line. Wataru Endo Wits returned from international duties representing Japan, carrying his typically calm demeanour and tactical maturity. He focused mainly on stability and defensive positioning drills. Given the demanding travel from Asia, the staff monitored him closely throughout the morning. Even so, his performance remained composed and disciplined, particularly in midfield transitions. Another significant return was Andy Robertson, the captain of Scotland. After missing large portions of the earlier season due to injury, Robertson's full fitness is one of Liverpool's biggest boosts. His overlaps were sharp, his crosses precise, and his overall tempo high. The Scottish left-back appeared refreshed and hungry to re-establish himself fully in the starting up. Finally, Curtis Jones made his way back into the camp with confidence. His performance in small-sided games during training was notable. Clever turns, crisp distribution, and excellent ball recovery. The staff believes Jones is entering an important stage in his career, and his consistency during these training sessions is vital for securing more competitive minutes, the mood and energy at training. The general mood around AXA Training Centre was vibrant. Laughter broke out several times during warm-ups, yet once the tactical board came out, the tone switched to complete focus. Klopp's assistants emphasised patterns of play, structured build-ups, and transitional reactions, areas that often become disjointed after players return from varying tactical systems with their national teams, players engaged in rondo possession drills, high-intensity running circuits, small-sided tactical matches, finishing and crossing combinations, build-up patterns under pressing. There was a strong emphasis on synchronising movements across the midfield and forward lines, particularly because the upcoming fixtures demand sharpness and coordination. Work on defensive structure. With key defenders back, the staff dedicated a portion of the session to realigning defensive principles. Robertson worked closely with the rest of the back line, practicing compact positioning and rapid recovery transitions. The presence of experienced players in defence helped steady the younger ones who trained separately during the international break. Focus on upcoming matches. As Liverpool prepares for a packed schedule, Premier League battles, potential cup ties, and European commitments, this first post-break session was crucial. The coaching team stressed details like maintaining intensity from minute one, improving decision-making in the midfield zone, increasing clinical finishing in the final third, strengthening defensive discipline against counter-attacks. The returning players seemed eager to recommit to the club's objectives, and the session ended with a sense of readiness. Conclusion. The return of Liverpool's full squad to morning training at Anfield is more than just a reunion. It is the beginning of a pivotal chapter in their season. With stars like Salah, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch, Gakpo, Ekitike, Wataru Endo, Robertson and Jones all back in action, the team looks prepared to fight for momentum and push for strong results across all competitions. The energy, unity and sharpness displayed in this session signal a renewed determination as the Reds step into one of the most demanding phases of their campaign. The session also proved that football development is not just about matches or headlines, it is about consistent effort, attention to detail and disciplined preparation. By the time the players walked off the pitch, sweat on their shirts and smiles on their faces, it was clear that the international break had been anything but idle. It had been a day of growth, learning, fitness, and tactical improvement. A day that could make a difference in the coming weeks. Liverpool's non-international stars left AXA ready, confident and motivated, carrying the lessons from Arne Slot's detailed session into every future training, match and challenge that lies ahead, proving that every player, whether on international duty or not, is crucial in building the strength and success of the club.